Hey guys, it is Dani and welcome to this video. And so guys, I will be telling you about our new tropical storm that is present in the Indian Ocean and also the possibility for a very major tropical cyclone off the coast of Australia possibly next week. So will we have a very monstrous storm in that vicinity? And so guys, before I go into details, please subscribe and tap the bell so you know every time when I post a new update. Okay guys, so first up we're of course going to be looking at our newly formed tropical storm that is not yet named, but if and when it becomes a named storm, it will acquire the name Lucas, which is the next name to be used for the Australian region cyclone season. And the next name that will be after that is Marian. And so guys, currently looking at satellite view, we see that this system here is definitely looking organized. It is looking like it is a tropical storm, and we're looking at ocean temperatures right now, and so we're seeing at this time that ocean temperatures are fairly warm in the Indian Ocean, but it's really around the northwestern portion of Australia that you see those 31 degrees Celsius dominating. So ocean temperatures are very warm. So this is the peak time of that season now where you're going to be finding a lot of activity taking place. And so as I speak about that, guys, we're going to be going to the models very shortly and see what they're expecting. But at this time for our new tropical storm, we're actually seeing here that we're expecting some slow and steady strengthening over the next few days, and we have our models expecting that it is going to be affecting the island of Madagascar, maybe in the middle part of next week, going down to the latter part of next week, guys. So now let us look at what our models are expecting. Okay guys, so as we go further out, we see that the low pressure system, that tropical storm, is making its way across the Indian Ocean, headed to Madagascar, and also take a look at the northwestern portion of Australia. The more you see those black lines called the isobars, which are lines of equal pressure, the closer you see them, the stronger are the winds. And as I said earlier, we saw that the ocean temperatures were very favorable at that section. So that is the main field for any tropical cyclone developing, ocean temperatures. And so guys, by the 2nd of February, next Tuesday, we see that low pressure system will be approaching the island of Madagascar and loitering there a bit. So it's going to be inducing unstable weather conditions, heavy rainfall, gusty winds, and storm surge. And as we look at that other system that could potentially be a very significant system, is going to fortunately be offshore. So maybe when it's at its strongest point, it's going to be most likely off the coast of Australia. But that doesn't mean that the island won't be affected by the island continent, because it is still going to be, we could still have those other bands approaching, causing some heavy rainfall as well as some rough seas. So if you're planning to go to the beach sometime next week, you might want to rethink, because it's always best to stay indoors in any such weather, even if the worst of the system remains offshore. And also take a look up to the northeast of what is expected from the Euro model. And so there we have maybe another system trying to develop. That region is very warm in terms of ocean temperatures at this time, so I would not be surprised if we have that. But again guys, we really have to wait and see. These are really just predictions from our models, but we really just have to wait and see what the eventual outcome will be. But if you live in those regions, I advise you to always stay updated on what's taking place in the environment. And again guys, the next two names to be used for the Australian region season are Lucas as well as Marians. So guys, that is it for this video, and if you found it to be pretty informative, please give a thumbs up, and you can also share your thoughts in the comments or ask a question. I'll try to respond as best and as soon as I can. And just remember to always breathe wise, and I'll keep giving updates as time goes by.